My name is Pooja Oswal and I am going to present the topic syntax directed translation and syntax directed definition. So first let us understand what is syntax directed translation. It simply translates the given grammar into high level language to the low level language. The meaning of a sentence depends on its parse tree, and the attributes here are stored in extra information. SDT helps in translating programming language construct using context-free grammar. It simply helps in translating the programming language. Semantic rules define how to compute attribute value based on grammar rules. This method is used in compiler for tasks like syntax analysis and code generation. While correcting the syntax, it also translates the given grammar. The second is syntax directed definition. So syntax directed definitions are extension of context-free grammar that include extra information to help with computation during parsing. First, each symbol in the grammar has certain attributes. So the symbol in the grammar have attributes which has extra information. Each production rule has semantic rules that define how to compute the value of these attributes. So each production rule has some syntax rule, then further it will compute. When a syntax tree is built, each node in the tree stores for it attributes. These values are determined based on the semantic rules associated with the grammar production rules. Now let us understand what is annotated parse tree. The parse tree containing the values of attribute at each node of given input string is called annotated or decoded parse tree. Simply the annotated parse tree means if a string like a is equals to b plus c, so it is not a annotated parse tree because it doesn't have any values. If a has something like 2, then it will be annotated parse tree. Feature of annotated parse tree: high level specification. It simply provides high level specification. It hides implementation details. It do not show the details. It only show the necessary contents. Exfoliate order of evaluation is not specified. Don't specify the exact order in which attributes are evaluated. Attribute grammar. Attributes grammar are extra property added to the grammar symbols. It can be numbers, string, memory location, data type, anything. It is a type of context-free grammar that include attribute to provide extra information. These attributes help add context-sensitive detail to the grammar. There are two types of attributes, which are synthesized and inherited. Let's see one by one. First, we will see synthesized attribute. So synthesized attribute get their values from their child nodes in the parse tree. Means the values from synthesized, they take the values from the child node. The value of a synthesized attribute at a node is calculated using the attribute of its children. Compute during bottom-up traversal of the parse tree. It is very important in the synthesized attribute that it travels from bottom to up, not top to down. So it is an important point in the synthesized attribute. So let us see a simple example. Here the grammar is given that S gives A, B, C. So S is the parent and A, B, C are the children. So S can take the value from A, B or C because they are their children. Now let us take one example. Here we have to draw an annotated parse tree for the given input string, which is 5 plus 3 plus 5 into 2. So here there are two operators, that is plus and multiplication. So for So we will go for multiplication, because in mathematics and in programming, multiplication has more priority than addition. So as we know that this is bottom up traversal, we will take the multiplication from bottom. So we have to multiply 5 and 2 from bottom. Then we will go for addition, and in addition we have to write 3. So first we will do multiplication, 5 into 2, that is 10. Then we will do addition, 10 plus 3, that is 13. So the answer will be 13. Now let us understand what is inherited attributes. Inherited attributes get their values from their parents or sibling nodes in the parse tree. So it is opposite from the synthesis. It get their values from their parents or siblings. The values of the inherited is calculated based on the values of the parents or sibling nodes. It compute during top-down traversal of the parse tree. It will compute from top to down. So let us take an example. A gives B, C, D. So B can take the value from A, C or D, because C and D are its siblings. Now let us understand an example. So this is the grammar which is given, and input string is int a comma c. Then we will draw an annotated parse tree. So first there is given that D gives T and L. We will write from top to bottom. D gives T and L. Then T gives int, float and double. But in input string we have to write int. So we will write down below the T int. Then L gives L1 comma id. So L1 will be A and comma is there, and then id will become C. This is the parse tree. Then conclusion of the SDD and SDT are key tools in compiler and interpreter designer. They help in generating intermediate code, performing type checking, and evaluating expression in an organized way.